On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Temptation is real for some people, right? Sometimes people put themselves in a position to where it's difficult for them to say no. And that can be for anything. It could be any situation. Like a person could want to get off of a specific drug or something like that, right? But the temptation pulls them in. It doesn't mean that they don't really love the people that they love. It means that it's a monkey on their back that they're trying to get off, right?
The
Can
devil.
a person have a lapse in judgment in any situation or case, but then at the same time still let it chick?
Can I add something to this conversation too, though? I got some, because the thing is, people don't like when I said this many times on this panel. In order to cheat, you got to be dishonest to the rules. See, men's willing to accept the rules, and they're willing to sacrifice the rules. They'll be able to sacrifice to the rules, even though it go against them naturally.
Oh, what's the problem?
No, ma'am. You said we need each other. You didn't say you need a man.
Okay, and after I clarified and said it, are you still not satisfied?
No, I'm good. You're just having a conversation.
Thank you. All right.
I just had a question for Courtney.
Oh
So,
my God,
Courtney,
bro.
when you're allowing somebody else from the outside, when you haven't exited the relationship yet, to come whispering whatever sweet nothings in your ear, isn't that a form of cheating?
Emotional cheating.
Well, yeah, but that's
So
yeah.
isn't the woman already wrong if she's allowing someone else to come into her ear? Isn't she already technically checked out? Like, shouldn't she have left?
Well, yeah. So technically, is that wrong? Yes. But that's a way of exiting out. It's
Right.
once I allow someone in my ear, I'm already kind of checked out. And then that encouragement, that love, or whatever I'm missing from my relationship, and I see it again, like I talked about last week, I think the grass is not always greener. So that gives me more motivation to leave. And so I don't think women even think that it's necessarily cheating. If we already have it in our head that we're going to leave,
So
then I don't
why
think we look at it as cheating. We're going to leave anyway. So what I do, it doesn't matter.
So then why do women hold men to such a super strict standard on not even looking at other women? You know, like if as a man you look at another woman, you're the worst person ever, ready to burn you at the stake. For
What?
example,
Well, I think that we're talking about two different things. So if you're in a relationship and it's going good, then maybe the woman is, again, we are possessive. So we don't want you looking at other women. So I think that's in it. But if a woman is checking out and ready to go, she's not complaining anymore. She's not focused on you. She's focused on something else, and that's leaving, and preferably probably leaving with somebody else.
Hey, I just want to do a commercial break. See, show you how men keep men accountable. Come on, Vincent, man. We don't lay down on the stream, man.
Honey, Vincent,
This man done chilling.
That's still there, boy.
Hey, look.
Boy, you super
Wait,
sassy,
logic.
Oh my God.
I was waiting on him to lay on his stomach and then kick his
Yeah.
You
tongue.
too? I was gonna be like, yo.
Be honest. You was making me feel uncomfortable.
Ankles crossed,
Oh
man.
no.
The ankles crossed. What in the time?
No, but look, hold up, real is real. I was feeling uncomfortable seeing my brother laying down and shit, and I want to go lay down too. Kayla look like she sleep goddamn on the panel. I'm just saying, I'm getting tired. All right, there you go, bro.
I saw Kayla real. I saw
No. Hold on. I do want to.
my apologies. I
wanna know what
meant no
you
disrespect.
think, too.
My apologies. I didn't mean to disrespect the platform. Didn't mean to make any of the brothers feel uncomfortable. I was just happened to get close to the couch. The lighting was better over here, so I said, "Let me do what I do."
Oh, really?
Lighting was way better.
Look at all of us. You see how we are sitting?
You're muted.
Go in.
I see it now. I see it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Q.
What happened to the fifth woman?
What's your thoughts, Q?
That internet.
Don't be like that now.
She's changing computers.
No, I fully agree with that thing we had up 5 times already. It's definitely true. Sorry, Rilla. It's definitely true. Because I've been checked out emotionally, but I still was in the relationship. So I'll check out emotionally first, but try to stick it through. So, and then the less nagging, less complaining. I'm not doing the stuff I usually done because I've checked out emotionally. So I definitely believe that part's true. And on the top part, I've only encountered that one time. Him complaining, insecurity issue, nagging me, thinking I'm doing other stuff, but he was doing other stuff. So it's definitely true regarding that statement that was put up, regarding the men and the women's side. So it has
Do
definitely
he
happened.
but was he doing it because he was trying to leave? Because
Nah, he was
guys
a
can cheat.
hoe.
Well, see, that's the difference. So guys can cheat and still love their girl, right? They could still be like, yo, I ride with you.
Wholeheartedly.
But
I don't believe that statement. Like,
wait,
it's
you
100%
don't think that guys can cheat and still love their chick?
I don't believe that
sex
statement.
sex for men is not emotional. It's physical.
Okay,
No, sex for
but
some guys is
yeah,
emotional.
but what are y'all defining as? I don't want to change the subject, but we have to go into digging deep. What do you define love is? Like, is love disrespecting your partner? Love doing stuff behind their back? Like, so I would rather another time we can dig deep what love is than what your definition is, what love is to you. You can say if that's something you can love someone and cheat on them. Because I don't think, for me, I'm not going to cheat on someone that I love, I care for. Well, I don't cheat, period. But if a man cheat on me, you can't love me. There's no way you love me. No matter if you was thinking about your penis.
So let me ask you a question, Q, because you got a point, and I don't necessarily disagree with you, right? But the question is, can you have a lapse in judgment and still love somebody, right?
Uh-huh. So what? You accidentally fell into the poo poo?
I'm not necessarily just saying cheating alone, right? For example, right? I don't know how to compare this. You can be a law-abiding citizen, but you can speed. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you're not still a law-abiding citizen. You can love your kids, but that you can snap and go off on them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you don't love your kid, but you could have a lapse in judgment on a situation. Can a guy have a lapse in judgment and still say that he loves, you know what I'm saying? Still say that he loves his chick?
Can a guy fall into some pussy and say it was an accident and say I love my chick still? No.
No. I didn't say it was an accident. No, hold on.
It's
I
men
didn't say it
and
was an
women. You
accident.
make the
I
choice
said
to
a
cheat.
lapse in judgment. A lapse
Give me
in
an
judgment.
example what a lapse in judgment is to you.
Like I'll give you an example, right? Temptation is real for some people, right? Sometimes people put themselves in a position to where it's difficult for them to say no. And that can be for anything. It could be any situation. Like a person could want to get off of a specific drug or something like that, right? But the temptation pulls them in. It doesn't mean that they don't really love the people that they love. It means that it's a monkey on their back that they're trying to get off, right?
The devil.
Can a person have a lapse in judgment in any situation or case, but then at the same time still let it chick?
Can I add something to this conversation too, though? I got some, because the thing is, people don't like when I said this many times on this panel. In order to cheat, you got to be dishonest to the rules. See, men's willing to accept the rules, and they're willing to sacrifice the rules. They'll be able to sacrifice to the rules, even though it go against them naturally.